Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Chelsea. We are a family of 8, and this is a little series of Trim Healthy Mama meals that me and a couple of my friends are doing. This week's collaboration is going to be with Shannon from Our Herd of Turtles and Tiffany from Blessed Bears, and we are sharing Trim Healthy Mama, kind of like mom lunches. There may be some other things thrown in here if I feel like putting that in, but the focus is supposed to be lunches, so I'll try to focus on that. So right now I'm about to make me and Aaron both a lunch. Aaron's my husband. And so this is going to be super simple, but sometimes we need super simple lunches. So some of these might be more detailed, but honestly when it comes to lunchtime, I try to keep it very, very simple, and just something I can throw together really quick, because dinner usually entails a lot more detailed things, and you know, got 6 kids and homeschooling and all that stuff to juggle. So anyway, we have some grilled Tyson chicken strips that we're gonna pop in our air fryer. Delicious. And we have some romaine salad here. I'll show you my dressing as well. My husband's just gonna have this as a salad with the dressing, and this would be just a fuel pool. This is not a carb or a fat. Now you can change that depending on what you put on your salad. Like if you want to boil eggs and put it on your salad, and you're gonna add some shredded cheese to your salad, and you're gonna add a fatty dressing to your salad, then you're gonna have an S meal. Maybe you're just gonna have this with a dressing that is also a fuel pool. Again, that would still be a fuel pool. Maybe you want to pair it with something else. Maybe you want some cottage cheese on the side, or what else would make it like a carb? Something else to make it a carb. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of put this together and wrap it in a wrap. It's also a low carb wrap though, so sticking with fuel pool there. And then I'm going to make some little baby shakes to go with this to kind of help fill us up. So I'll show you the dressing I'm going to use in a minute. It's a new dressing, so I'll let you know how I like it. But I'm just going to pop this in my air fryer for like, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes and let that cook. And I'll show you here in a minute when it's cooked and I have my dressing and everything, and I'll show you how I'm going to make the shake. For this shake, this is from the Trim Healthy table, and I'm not really going to measure. You would do 2/3 cup frozen berries. I'm making the bigger version. They have big versions and baby versions. Making the bigger version, I'm going to split it with Aaron. Now this is an S shake, so because the rest of our stuff is a fuel pool, we can have an S shake. I'll leave my fridge open and be fine. My almond milk is kind of half frozen. My fridge keeps doing that, so we'll see. You're supposed to put fresh cranberries in here. I have frozen. Hold on, let me grab that. It says fresh or frozen, and I happen to have some frozen from Thanksgiving time. It says 1 to 2 tablespoons, which is kind of a weird way to measure cranberries, so that's not very many cranberries. Woo, that's probably too many cranberries. Let's take some of those out. Woo, I'm dropping cranberries now, y'all. Okay, so I have my frozen berries, and I should have Berry Melody from Walmart. Berry Melody. Alright, we're gonna do cottage cheese, and that's 1/3 of a cup. I don't enjoy measuring things. Really don't. I just like to splash things in. But we're gonna follow the rules today. Kind of. We didn't measure our berries or our cranberries, but whatever. 3 tablespoons heavy whipping cream. We're gonna eyeball that. 1, 2, 3. You know, it's a science. It's about how people do science these days, isn't it? Okay, I don't have the glue cheese. Let me know if you use that and if it really makes a difference in your thing. 1 cup of almond milk. Yeah. Well, at least it's gonna be frozen, right? Because this is like frozen. Woo! You think that's a cup, y'all? Probably. Okay, it says strawberry protein powder. I don't have that. Yeah, I don't have that. I have chocolate. It could be a chocolate berry shake. What do you think? Does that sound good? And some of our stevia. Aaron, do you think chocolate berry would be okay? Because I have vanilla. If you hear that noise, it's my air fryer. So this would probably be really, really good with strawberry, because I love strawberry milk. Now that's really what I want. So I'm gonna order some strawberry protein powder. We're gonna do chocolate. It's gonna change it a little bit. That's okay. We'll see. We'll see how it is. Maybe it'll be delicious. It'll be a new thing. And then some ice, which I am like almost out of 2. My fridge likes to not make ice and leave me in a lurch. So I have some Sonic ice. I'm gonna break this up a little bit and then we'll get it in. Okay, ice has been I can't talk. Successfully smashed on the floor. We're gonna dump the ice in. Woo. And watch out if you're using Sonic Eyes for these straps. Y'all want to hear a funny story? Last week, some of those straps got in my smoothie, and I didn't realize till I got to the bottom of my smoothie. Yum. Ready? I'm gonna blend. For the record, this is the dressing that I'm gonna use. And these are the low carb wraps. I got 4 grams of carbs. I usually do Mission Style. This is a substitution. And Aldi's brand has one too that works great. Alright, shake is completed. That made enough for me, Aaron, and 3 of my children. But the recipes are for if you want a meal replacement really, so that's going to go on the side. Here is my wrap. I have romaine lettuce, Swiss cheese, the chicken from the air fryer, and that dressing. And here is Aaron's salad. I have chicken thawing for dinner. Romaine lettuce, shredded cheese, the dressing, and a whole lot of chicken. So that's what we're going to have for lunch. Okay, so this meal we're actually having for a dinner, but I do think you can make it for a lunch. I might do that. We're going to have barbecue chicken bacon pita pizzas. It's going to be pretty good, I think. All my kids are excited. But yeah, if you just prepped up, I just took a few chicken breasts and chopped them small, I'll show you. And then had that prepped and ready to go, it'll be so easy because then you just have your real bacon pieces here. This is the On Plan barbecue sauce we're going to use. You can get, there's different flavors. Mozzarella cheese and pita wrap. So if you just prepped you up some chicken or even use pre-cooked chicken strips and then just threw some hot sauce on it, you could put other things on plan on this, you know, however you want to do it. We're just going to have this. That's all we're going to put on our pizzas. I think onions sound amazing on this. Sounds pretty good. But I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like cutting onions. We're having dinner really late tonight. And this is just, even with me having to cook the chicken right now, this is going to be super fast. And if you have kids, kids love to make pizzas. So they'll help you cook. But yeah, we're just going to have this with a salad. So like I said, even if you don't prep this chicken, this could be a really quick lunch for you. But I think if you're wanting to do a super quick mom lunch where you just don't have time, you need to throw something together, buy some pre-made chicken, or just, you know, prep this up at the beginning of the week and have it in your fridge ready to go. And you could do lots of things with your pre-cooked chicken. If you're the only one going to eat this pizza, then you would have lots of leftover chicken for wraps, for chicken salads, for chicken on salads, different things. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this into this video even though we are having it for dinner today. Because now I'm thinking this is a good idea to have prepped for lunches. Wouldn't that be a good idea, Grace? Yeah. So I'm cooking my chicken. It's almost done. Then I'm going to add my barbecue sauce and then I'll show you what we do next. Alright, we're going to add our barbecue sauce in here. Our chicken is cooked. So I'm going to put this on warm and just pour in some of the sauce. I think I'm going to not pour in all of it. People can add more sauce. If they want more sauce, it won't come out. Just add enough to make it saucy, and then people can add more sauce to their pizzas if they want to. That's quite a lot of barbecue sauce in that bottle. And now you could, if you wanted to have this chicken but your kids want to have regular pizza, I don't know about you, but I usually have marinara sauce and pepperonis and stuff in my house, in my pantry and fridge. So if your kids don't want this and they're going to have a lunch too, then that's an option. Or a veggie pizza. You know, pizzas are fun. You can do any kind of pizza you want. Alright, so this is how I'm going to coat my chicken. I'm going to unplug that. And then, like I said, people can choose to add more sauce to their pita pizzas if they want to. Did I show you all the pita bread? Yeah, I think I did. Alright, so now we can start forming our pizzas. I mean, this is just taking a few minutes to cook this chicken. Chicken cooks so fast, so this is an easy dinner too. Okay, Aria's gonna help. I'm gonna make 10 of these. There's 7 of us eating.
Oh, is this pita pizza?
Yeah, this is our pita pizza. So we're just gonna put some chicken on.
I thought it was pita pizza.
No, pita, like Hunger Games, pita. Okay, here, these are, Hudson's having a really good time. It doesn't sound like it, but he's happy. Barbecue chicken, cheese, and bacon bits. So we have a whole pan of those. And then Aria's been helping me over here. We have another just chicken one. You've been helping?
Yep.
What did you make? What was the decoration on your pizzas, you said?
Snowman.
Yeah, she made snowmen. So she's decorated all her pepperonis in the shape of snowmen, and then we covered them with snow, the cheese. So this one's chicken, 2 are pepperoni, bacon, and cheese, and 2 are just pepperoni and cheese and sauce, tomato sauce on these 4. And then we're gonna have salad as our side. So we're gonna put these in the oven. All right, these are all done. This is Aaron's plate. I'm just gonna have one of those. Yes, it's a themed dinner. We have pita pizzas and Caesar dressing. Actually, he's having this, but I'm gonna have Caesar dressing. So it's Hunger Games themed. I have cheese all over my counter. Anyway, we're gonna go and eat this for dinner, but like I said, it'd make a really quick and easy lunch too. Today for lunch, I'm whisking up an omelet. I just did not have breakfast this morning. I had a protein coffee, so I usually have an omelet for breakfast. I'm gonna have it for lunch today. And I did a double batch so that Aaron can have one too, so that way I'm cooking for him while I'm cooking. So I have 4 eggs, and you could do more if you want, but 2 for me, 2 for him. Cayenne pepper, salt, or garlic salt, regular pepper, a handful of spinach. I like to fry my spinach in my omelet because I'm not a fan of cooked spinach too much. I like it raw, but if I shred it up into little pieces, tear it up into little pieces, and put it in my omelet and then let it cook in the egg, I can eat it better than just a bunch of spinach in the middle. Then I also added some of these real bacon pieces from the lunch I just showed you into here, and I'm going to make a big omelet, and this will be an S meal, obviously, so you could add more veggies on the side, or you could have a little bit of berries if you wanted. We're just going to put a lot of toppings on this and a lot of cheese, and we'll probably just have this, and we're going to drink a shrinker with it. So I'm going to get this in my skillet, and I'm just going to cook this like one giant omelet. I'm not going to try to pour half the mixture and then move my pan over, and if it turns into a scramble, that's fine too. I usually just make a single serving, and I make it in a little pan that one of my sweet subscribers sent me. And it's the perfect size, makes like the perfect shaped omelet. But of course today I'm going to show you when I'm not doing that, because that's how YouTube works. But yeah, I'm just going to make one big. It might turn into an omelet scramble. But normally I have this little round and a little square pan that make the perfect size omelets, and that's what we all use when we want to make omelets. But honestly, that looks like a normal sized omelet, doesn't it? But anyway, it's very filling. So I'm going to put some cheese in the middle, and then we'll flip it over. I was over here working on a pretty necklace. Which princess did you pick? Jasmine. Jasmine, how fun.
And I have a princess watch too.
You do have a princess watch at Gimmy's house.
Yes.
That's very pretty.
Do it the next time I don't know how I
Oh, good. I like your design you're doing there. Alright, here is my omelet. Here's Aaron's omelet. He also has some jalapenos. We have Greek yogurt, chives, jalapenos, hot sauce, and more bacon bits on top, and then I made both of us a shrinker, so we're gonna go and have our lunch. Okay, this lunch could also be a breakfast, so I realize I'm showing you lots of lunches that could be breakfast or dinners, but I don't always have the same thing, and I don't always want breakfast at breakfast and lunch and dinner at dinner. Anyway, sometimes I'll have this for lunch. A lot of times it's a bedtime snack, most of the time. That's what it is today, but you could do this as a quick lunch. It's a chocolate protein oatmeal. What you will need is a half a cup of oatmeal, a scoop of protein powder, a tablespoon of cocoa powder, a dash of salt, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and however much sweetener you want, and then water. I don't measure my water, I just know how much water I like to put in. I'm going to say probably a cup. And then you're going to microwave that for a minute. Then you're going to add 1 small banana, or like half of a big banana. Add that on top with some almond milk. It's really good. So I'm going to get all of this in a bowl and get it cooking. Alright, we got our liquid in there, just water. So I'm going to stir it up well. Got all the ingredients in except for the banana. Yeah, it's good, huh? This is Natalie's favorite bedtime snack too. Sorry about the shadow in here. It's just how it is in my kitchen. Anyway, give it a good stir. Cook it for, I like it on 3 minutes. If you don't like that texture, you need to lower it down. It does get a little, I don't know, kind of mushy, but it's really good. So, okay, I'm going to get this cooking for 3 minutes, and I'll show you when everything's done. Oh. Alright, here's the finished product. I like a lot of almond milk. You don't have to put in that much. I'm going to stir it up here in a minute. The banana on top, and this is really good. Very satisfying for like a sweet tooth, and very filling. Plus I'm nursing, so I need a lot of good carbs at least once a day. So yeah, that's how I kind of get that in. It's an e-meal, obviously. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat this. Okay, another simple lunch or dinner recipe is this. We do this even when we're not doing Tremolti Mama. It's good. Depending on how you do it. For me tonight, it's gonna be a crossover. Anyway, in here I have some seasoning blend, just how much I felt like I wanted, which is cut up peppers and onions, if you don't know. 2 of the smaller size smoked sausages, in here, and then 1 bag of frozen broccoli. And I'm just going to cook this till it's all good and cooked and soft. And then some kids are going to put it over potatoes, some are going to put it over sweet potatoes. That's what's making it a crossover. You can put this on top of other things. You could put it on top of cauli rice, and I could do that maybe. And then it wouldn't be a crossover. I just really want a sweet potato, and I'm nursing, so I can have, you know, some crossovers, and I hardly ever had any. But you could do cauli rice. You could eat this by itself with cheese. I've done that. It's really good. You could actually load all this up into a low-carb wrap if you wanted, and all those things would make it an S meal instead of a crossover. But anyway, we're probably just going to do ours on top of potatoes. It's so good with like some Greek yogurt, a little bit of cheese, or even no cheese. If you have nuts like peanuts, that's really good in here too, like sauteed in here with this. Oh my goodness, that's really good also. I'm not going to do the nuts today. I'm just going to do this. But anyway, I'll show you guys when we have it all compiled. I'm doing the potatoes in my Instant Pot. Alright, here's the finished product. Sweet potato. We have the sausage broccoli seasoning blend mix, some mozzarella cheese, and some Greek yogurt. And this is our dinner for today, but I've done it for lunch many times too, so there's that. Today for lunch, I am just heating up. I had some leftover smoked sausage and broccoli and the seasoning blend. I just a little bit left over, enough for one person, so I'm reheating that. And I put some cashews in there. I put coconut oil on the bottom, and I heated up the cashews and the meat, and then I added probably a cup and a half of cabbage, and I'm just sauteing that a little bit. I'm not going to let it get real soft. And that is going to be my quick mom lunch for today. I love it when there's a little bit of leftovers in there. Aaron's having a wrap that's a fuel pool and some boiled eggs, so a fat. And a lot of the kids are having boiled eggs and wraps and fruit and stuff like that. So that's what we're having for lunch today.